Hello, my name is Eric, and I'm doing another one of my photography vlogs called One Body, One Lens, One Roll, One Day. I know it's a long title, but it is what it is. I've got too many episodes out. I'm not going to change it now. I am here at Richfield Heritage Center. There's a cool mill. There's obviously cool streams. There's a half-frozen lake, cool buildings. It is an overcast January day. I'm hoping I'll get some okay stuff just because of the fact it's overcast. Today's camera is a really unique camera. This is called the Argus C3, aka the brick. The brick because it's basically shaped like a brick, and you could probably whack somebody pretty hard and yeah, probably cut them open. The lens on it it's fixed. It's a 50 millimeter Centaur, whatever that meant back in the day, but it is coated, so you get some coated reflections off that. If it was Sony out, I would hopefully help prevent glare and stuff like that. It is an f3.5. I do have f-stop controls on the lens. I do have focus control through a rangefinder, which is more of a split image type of thing. I got to do an overlay inside. And I do have shutter speed control, so I totally have manual controls over this camera. But I don't have a meter, so I've got to play the Sunny 16 rule, but I'm going to make some modifications. So let's set it for Sunny 16. So I'm going to set it for f16. I've got some 400 speed Fuji in here now, so that would be about a 400th of a second. I don't have 400th, I do have a 300th. So we'll set it for that. But it is overcast, so it is now probably 2-3 stops differential. So I'm going to take my shutter speed down to a 200th of a second, so that's one stop. And I'm going to take my f-stop down to f8, so that's my 3 stops. Now this Fuji 400 is an unknown film. I don't know what it is. It is Fuji Extra, not Superior, so it kind of tells me maybe within the past 10 years. But I don't know the condition it's been kept in. I'm going to go one more stop. So I'm going to be shooting at a 200th of a second at about 5.6. It is very overcast, very even lighting. I'm probably going to just leave it at that and shoot this roll like that. This is a roll of 24. All right, let me see what I can get. Okay, so here's the problem with using some old manual cameras and some old film. Just happened. The counter, which is a mechanical counter, tries to gauge the film, and as you wind it, moves the manual tick one spot and stops. Unfortunately, this one did not stop, and I went a little bit too far, and I think I broke the film out of the film canister. Or it slipped off the gear because I'm winding it and it's not stopping and the counter is not moving. So I do either have a misload, which I'll take in the dark box and find out, but I'm not going to do anything about it now. And I'm going to pop a couple shots. I don't think I'm going to get anything out of this roll, but we'll find out. I'm just going to go cock the shutter, fire, advance it, but I think it slipped off, so I'm probably not going to get much because it's a little too loose. But if I get anything that gives me at least something to post for the video. If not, I'll put a little marker at the end saying, hey, I screwed up. This could be an oops episode. Anyway, if there are photos, feel free to give them a thumbs up. If it's an oops episode, feel free to say, ha ha, you screwed up. And yeah, I know, I screwed up. Feel free to comment your experience with Argus cameras, expired Fuji film. Feel free to subscribe. New episodes come out about every Friday, every Saturday. Bonus episodes happen every now and then. I did do an oops episode probably about 6 months ago. It was either I lost the video or something else happened. I combined 4 episodes into one showing the oops, mechanical issues with cameras and stuff like that. That's what happens when you find old cameras. Sometimes they don't work or sometimes they do have problems. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next episode.